Testing, testing. I hope the sound works. Let me just check the links, make sure everything is alright before we start. Okay, seems to work. Everything is alright. Hello there. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. It's very foreign to me. Juanito? I don't know if I got it right. Okay. Welcome guys. This is Banana Luck here. Just doing a stream because you know what? It's kind of boring doing this alone, and I don't know, maybe some folks will come and hang out and be a part of this. But basically, one of my guildmates who is quite a spender himself, he offered up his account for me to actually push for Codex, and I thought, why not? Sounds pretty fun, and I really enjoy pushing for Codex scores because, especially when you have the right units, it can be quite fun. Just pushing for better scores and seeing yourself on the leaderboard. That's just much better. So okay, we're gonna go right into it. I don't want to drag the stream on for too long. So we have 3 codexes. This two I'm very familiar with because I've done both videos on Conquerors and Styx, and yeah, to be honest, I like Conqueror the most because that's where I can flex my gun and my A5 Cerberus, which I got from the freaking chaotic pack that we last had. And then Arbiter of Frost, I absolutely hate it because the only reason why I got triple S is I have an Alistair that's A2. Yeah, but I think for this guy, it's going to be pretty easy for him because he has both Ingrid and Praetus. Problem is just I'm not familiar with using them, so we're going to give it a try anyways. But what I've done is actually set up everything for Conqueror's Codex. So we're going to hit right in here and start pushing for it. Yeah. So I'm going to use exactly the same team as what I have, but he has way higher awakenings. A4 Ardea, mine is only A2. A4 Eurydian, mine is only A0. And also A5 Valk. The only difference is his Cerberus is actually only A1. And it's not even skilled up. I checked and he doesn't have enough skill crystals. And I don't want to, skill it up just for Codex. Because I do feel that his other units can carry him pretty well. And yeah, let's see where we can get to. Hopefully he doesn't beat me. He doesn't meet my score because he does have A4 Ardea. That's disgusting. Okay, let's start without further ado and see where we land off with this. Hello, Moja. Hello. Should be moderating your Discord, not here watching streams. Okay, enough of that. Okay, let me just be sure. Nope, Eurydian should be down here. Magda here. And Valk. And we can just go off on auto ultimates for now. So the reason why you need Magda here, in case you guys didn't catch my video, is that you want Magda's passive to work on all the units that are dealing the damage. So you can see that there's this passive going on. 12% magic and defense and magic resistance ignore, and then 20% damage. The reason why it's not 15% penetration here is because his Magda is not maxed out. So first bit here, don't really have to do anything. We're just, letting the autos run. I'm gonna employ the same techniques that I have and see whether we can push for a higher score. He does have gear and artifact, don't get me wrong. It's just that he doesn't have skill up on some of these units, and I know that he's quite focused on GVG, so I don't want to waste the skill ups on units that probably wouldn't use as much. Day A4 is very nice because you literally get you can see right there the extended ultimate duration. It was I think for 5 or 10 extra seconds there. It helps a lot in the later parts because the extended duration is exactly what you need to sometimes clear out a wave. And mine's only A2 and she's really shredding, so A4 should do even better. Seeing people pull an Eova there, very nice. I did pull Ancients today as well. I put 40, but I didn't get anything. I think the banana luck is kicking in. I once, or rather before the whole Ingrid Praetors thing, I actually went 500 summons without a non-lot. Only after the Praetors banner did I get some units coming in, and I'm grateful that we actually got A2 Ardea from the Ingrid banner. That was nice. Okay, we're gonna put this guy in. My Vogue ultimate is a bit too early because I rambled on for too long. Gonna put sub down now. Yeah, we need Vogue there. Let's just push anyways. We see where we get to with this. Because his lineup was slightly different from what I'm using here. I think that Ardea is still going to clear out pretty well. I think his score was 1.7. Definitely going to cross that. Problem is just we're not going to survive through the whole thing. I'm just going to pop Uridans out here. Yeah, I can see that it's going to break through because can't really survive without Cerberus exploding there. Yeah, I'll get to Boros Codex. That's the last one, but here's the problem, right? I said at the start of the stream, I don't own Ingrid and Praetors. I mean, I did use Praetors my last time around, but I'm still not very familiar with the timings. These two other codex, I'm super familiar, so yeah, hopefully I'll be some help. I did play on a friend's account before. Like, Ingrid really does a lot of damage in the Boris Codex.
Feel the flames.
The thing I hate most about the Codex is having to wait every time you rerun something. No idea how many times I reran my Styx Codex to get that perfect sequence that you guys saw. Like having to experiment every single shield break to see which ultimates do I save, which ones do I use, such that, you know, everything just winds up perfectly when you get to the very last phase and you still manage to break the shield ahead of time and get at least like 10 to 15 seconds in of, you know, hitting the boss. Because the last phase just brings you up like 1.5 million in terms of score, even though you barely do any damage there sometimes. Like before that, that last wave can just net you 1.5 million just like that. Okay, this part just now we use a lot of ultimates. That was the wrong move. Just gonna wait for these AoE guys to come in, clear them out. And then we're gonna put Cerberus in, pop that gun ultimate. A1 sub is a bit hard to work with. You can see right here. Yeah, you can see there. Magda not being skilled up is annoying because you can see right there the pushbacks weren't happening for some reason. I think it's something to do with the skill ups. It's annoying. But I think Cerberus did die slightly later, so let's see what happens here. You just see this Ardea just clearing out the top wave like it's nothing. That's the good part about her. Pop this Uridin out. This is when the Uridan out should be cleaning up Cerberus after Cerberus, you know, does his stuff. It's not supposed to be this way around. I think still a slightly higher score than just now. But you can see if Cerberus survived here, the Adea is going to do so much work. Just look at it shredding the wave. Getting higher, but not nearly enough. I think what we might do instead is just put in Cerberus at the very last second. Because his Cerberus can't survive long enough. Definitely not.
Destruction are music to my ears.
Yeah, upon triggering talent or ultimate, basic attack knocks back for only 6 seconds. It's not nearly enough. That's annoying. Gonna try again, but this time around we're gonna just put in Cerberus to just do a bomb. See if that works. It means that he might not have his ultimate go off, but it's better than, you know, him dying way too early.
Evil ends here. Feel the
Can see Ardea even the later waves. She's dealing with it so consistently. I have a guildmate with A5 Ardea. I was just complaining to him that he's doing so well in this codex right now because of the A5 Ardea. It's like 790 million damage. Almost twice of mine. Mine was about 400 million. Yeah. And his Cerberus did way lesser damage than mine. I think it was about 300 million. It's just clearly that his Ardea cleared the top wave so much faster and just added way more score for him. I don't think it's just the Ardea damage as well, it's also the ultimate uptime. Because with A5, you're gonna get rage back whenever you have your circular blades. I think that's the talent prop working. So yeah, that's a very big difference. But it is what it is. I think gacha games like this are just not really my thing because I can't really min-max it like on leaderboards to like push hard because you simply need wallet for that, which I don't have. Or rather, it's not something that I want to, you know, spend on. Okay, so this time around we're doing it slightly differently. I think we'll put Cerberus down maybe around now. See if that works. We do have to slow things down here just to see how well Cerberus survives. Okay, you see I can't even pop the gun thing on time. He just dies very quickly, I have no idea why. I think Cerberus Awakenings do help a lot, especially A3. It doubles the ultimate damage. Okay, now the thing is gone. We just, the pool of death is gone. We just go ahead to pop this ultimates. And Magda's pushback will be in time here.
Crush the wicked. Evil ends here. Evil.
Will this even crack top 100? I don't think so. Okay, at least each fight we're getting better. Oh, 34. Okay, that's actually very high compared to what I was expecting. I do want to push one more time. This time around, I want to just get maybe to 2.3, 2.4 or something like that. Maybe I should have used Cerberus. I don't know if there's something else to use instead. Maybe like a Valderon would be nice too. No, I don't think he has Valderon. Yeah, he doesn't. There's a lot of juicy units that like are important, like A4 Ardea, and I think his Pope and Ingrid are probably quite high awakenings as well. Yeah, sorry. A4 ingrate, and then the Pope was at the back there with the skin on, I think. Yeah, A3 Pope. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna rerun, and this time we're gonna put Cerberus even later. Let's see if we do anything with that.
The blaze be here with humanity never falls.
You waste your essence.
Feel the flames. Evil ends here. Feel evil ends
Seems that
here.
they're saying my stream is too low res. I'm gonna increase it, see if that helps.
You waste.
Evil, feel the flames.
I really think that Ardea can just solo the top lane, but problem is we just cannot deal with the middle and the bottom because the Cerberus is too low awakening and it's not maxed out as well. Okay, same thing, cancel that auto.
Feel the flames.
The more death, the more fun.
135 is where we'll push for Magda's ultimate. You can see the wall already breaching because like there's no Cerberus to tank through that.
Rewrite some. Feel the evil ends here. Evil
Okay, that's
ends
working.
here. Evil ends here.
Okay, we'll stop at the 1 minute mark to put the Cerberus down.
Here.
I'm gonna do the ultimate first before I put Cerberus down. Best case scenario, we actually get Cerberus to cast his ultimate at the very least. But I'm not banking on that. Because I think there's a mod right on his ass. I think his gun is not maxed out as well. Yeah. If we can get the ultimate off, it'll be a lot better.
You waste your essence.
Okay, let's restart this. I'll place Cerberus down at 105 instead.
Blaze be
More time for him to generate rage. And then we'll cast the gun ultimate at
You
1 minute
waste
mark.
your essence.
Evil ends here. Evil and feel the flames. Evil ends here. Feel evil ends here. Evil ends here. Evil ends here.
Yeah, this is probably the last round we'll go for. Hopefully you can push something higher, but not gonna go beyond that. Because I'm just limited by skill ups. If he had his Cerberus, gun, and Magda fully maxed out, then it'd be a lot easier to deal with.
Evil ends here. Evil ends.
I mean, that's the thing about Codex. If you're gonna push for leaderboard scores, you definitely need the skill ups. Otherwise, it's just not gonna work out. Okay, gun is out.
Feel the flames.
Let's maneuver from here on. See the wall starting to take some damage here.
Together we feel the flames. Evil ends here.
Move things down, and then we'll do Cerberus now.
Evil ends here.
He does have some slow when he's placed down, so I think that should help. Come on, don't die. Ah, so frustrating. There's also RNG involved every time you do that. Like, it depends on how many units are there at the moment, whether they're hitting your
Waste your
Cerberus or are they up the head already. Eurydice is gonna clear out quite a couple of folks here.
Feel the flames. Crush, let's rewrite something.
duel me. Die like the others.
Evil ends here. Humanity. Evil ends here.
Yeah, I really need Cerberus to buy us some time here.
The blade.
He's dying way too early.
Humanity never falls.
You waste your essence.
Alternative here is just casting Box out way later.
Evil and feel the flames.
Because my timing works because my Cerberus can survive on his own. But over here, may not be the case. I think SSS on Conqueror's Codex is pretty okay. Like, it's not that unmanageable. Like, people are doing it even with Morrigan as a lot. I know our Discord moderators, when Conqueror's Codex first came out, because it's on Forerunner, he posted 2 versions of his run, and one version was actually with Morrigan as a lot. So, I think it's possible. It's just if you want to push for leaderboard scores, yeah. Yeah, not having Magda sucks, but and Ardea obviously because she can just solo one lane on her own, right? But you still have many other units that can work well here. Like Volca is excellent here, Abomination as well. But I think Cerberus does a lot of work here. This is probably the content that he excels best at. I like the concept of Cerberus. I just wish that we had more areas to use him. Because right now the only place to use him is really only here. Like, I used to run him for Gear Rate 1 for fun. But the respawn timer is just so annoying. If they rework him to be like Aatrox, it would be a lot more fun, I think. Okay, we're gonna push for the Magda ultimate in a bit here. There we go. Let's get us some knockback. I don't know why the knockback works for some demons but not all. It's a bit temperamental.
together. Feel the flames. Evil ends here. Evil ends here. Evil ends here.
Okay, let's hope Cerberus survives here. As long as we can get the ultimate off, I think we'll be in a much better state. Come on, don't die. Ah, you see, 96% again. So freaking darn close.
You waste your essence.
I do think we delayed him quite a bit this time around though. So let's see if the score changes.
Feel the flames.
Okay, but this is definitely it. I'm not going to push any further. I want to move on to the other codexes.
Is that all you?
Yeah, 2.16, not too bad. It's really the Cerberus problem. If the Cerberus can survive just a wee bit longer, it would be such a better position. Let me just check. I think awakenings do matter too. Just A3 for the bigger bomb. And this one as well. A5 is huge because it just helps him survive way better. Because the only way that you can lifesteal with Cerberus is actually with Lunacy Visor, and you do need him up front. And I'm guessing his gun is also only... Oh, it's actually maxed out. For some reason, it just doesn't feel like it's as well protected. Yeah. Okay, that's one Codex down. I think top 50 is fine. We were like top 2% previously. This is probably one that I'll enjoy a lot better. So let's get on to it.
See what the cards have in store.
Hacks. Let's see if we can build a nice set for him here.
Let's see what the
Does he have
cards
Sutra?
have
He
in
does.
store.
Amazing, and it's A5 hacked. Then A5 Silas as well. If this is already his Silas set, I'm not gonna pick it. Because Silas sets tend to work everywhere. Because his ultimate ignores everything. Yeah, it's the Silas set, so I'm just gonna leave it. Yova, let's see. Another nice Soba Arcana set, something like this. Be great. Great Siphon, that's the right one. Okay, Cetrum's build. This one will be a bit different. Let's look for something. We'll try with this and then we'll build off it. So Spectrum needs more attack speed here. Gonna try like this instead. See if he has anything. Wicked Vengeance. Don't think he minds me scaling this up. Wait, we don't have quick enhance on. Holy, that's a very nice roll. He has to thank me for that. Okay, I think this is fine. We're gonna just go with this. That's a very nice piece. I'm gonna lock it. Yeah, 6x is a lot less competitive. I mean, in some Codex scores, I think it's pretty comparable. Like, we could still compete, like the top few folks, but not everything. Well, he doesn't have a single... Okay, exceptions. I don't know if you're watching. You better correct this. Because, yeah, Constance is losing out by not using that Ancestral Teaching artifact. Okay, last one, Helga. Okay, gotta tweak this a bit. Soba Arcana is the right set, but we need Whirlwind on the left. And let's see if you can get crit rate there. And then attack speed, Soba Arcana. I think this is fine. And we'll do the ring first. And return to the amulet. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, level 3, that's perfect. Exactly what we need. And his Raven's Curse is the same level as mine. Yeah, that's done. We can actually hit in to start doing this. I actually hate this on PC because it's so hard to get the deployments right. So Silas is going to be the MVP here. Gonna put him down, get the inspiration. A5 Cetrum, so we place him as far back as possible. And let's see.
Our enemies will know darkness as I do.
All must follow. All must. Intruders have been marked.
Can we burst the boss down in time? Okay, that's weird. My Silas does it so much better. Why is his Silas like doing jack shit?
curse working on
Oops. Place that down too fast. Yeah, for sure, because you guys have way more people on your server. So like the top 5 maybe is around the same, but like what you said, the remaining 95, it's probably gonna be like a lot more of like more common folks like us. Okay.
My curse working
Let
on
me just exit and check Silas's gear. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense because the population is way bigger. But I think the top score should be around the same. Sometimes like we take reference from what you guys are doing, like on the server, like how you guys are building your Codex teams and all that. Okay, I think the problem here is that he has way too much attack. He needs more crit damage. That's the problem. I thought his Silas set wouldn't be like this. Okay, I may break some of the sets, but it has to be done. Because otherwise it's going to be very tough to get through this well. A lot better. Okay, I think this should help us hit a lot harder. Sorry, should be hex down first. Seems that it's always on 2x speed.
even our enemies will know darkness as I do.
My work begins. Let's see what the come for a reading.
All must follow.
Need Setrum there, not Eova. And that's the problem with this particular codex. Like, you really gotta
Even
get all the timings tight
favor.
and right here.
My favorite card. The Fool. My wish.
Our
Okay, Silas got it, that's good.
as I do.
And then we do Setrum down next. Okay, there we go.
The eyes from their skulls.
I am curious though on like 6x whether, sorry, on global,
Darkness
do you guys have a lot of A5 Wukongs on Styx? Because right now on ours it's not that common, I feel.
All must follow the natural order. All must follow. All must. Intruders have
Is that enough? Yeah, I don't know why he's unable to break the shield. Like mine breaks the shield easily.
my curse working on
He seems to struggle so much, like a lot more hits left. Because if I don't break that shield, it's gonna be very hard to push for higher scores.
no darkness.
So maybe let's pop all the ultimates here.
intruders have been marked.
Yeah, even then it's not enough. What's wrong? Maybe Silas doesn't have exclusive. Wukong and Kigiri. Oh, okay, I think I know what team you're talking about. That's the Ingrid Leia team. Right now we have only one of that. Only this guy. Yeah, I've heard of the Ingrid Leia team. I've seen it. Like, this is probably the more correct one. No, this one is missing Ingrid. So, definitely you guys have constants. But is it with Setrum and Helga, or is it just Setrum? Thing is, Silas,
I strike true.
it has this, so I have no idea why. It's not killing the boss in time. Yeah, I have absolutely zero idea. Because the build should be almost the same. Yeah, I do have way more crit damage. But even then, I don't know.
Even blind, I strike true.
Leia, Constance, Kigiri, Wukong, Helga, Setrum. Oh, 1.27 billion, that's crazy. But then again, Fibo is the guy who's always on like all the leaderboards, from what I remember, right? So yeah. I wouldn't say I'm surprised or anything, but probably had a very insane run there. I think he's also the guy that's running Leia and like just 3 Nightmare DPS when Kigiri first came out. Like that was pretty crazy. Yeah. I mean our PB god is Winella, but I think he doesn't have to try nearly as hard because oh my god, he has the quartz. To use that, man. Yeah, like Winella is the one popping all our scoreboards, but he does see like what's going on global, but he doesn't go ahead to copy it just yet because doesn't see the need to do so. Like right now he's at 1.1 billion, but he has Layer, he has Constance, he definitely has A5 Kikiri and Wukong, but just doesn't bother to do it. Just like that works already. Okay, bit of a gear update. Let's see whether we can get Silas to hit a lot harder.
Darkness as I
My work begins. Let's see what the cards.
There we go, and then do Helga here.
Eyes from their skulls.
For our loved one, our shadows can't hide.
All intruders have been marked.
Oh, one more hit. My goodness. 0.1%. Okay, bear with me, guys.
Let my curse work.
This is the problem with Styx Codex. It takes so freaking long to set everything up.
Begins.
And if you screw up one thing,
Reading.
just have to restart everything again.
Forth.
And Helga here too.
Eyes from their skulls.
For our shadows can't hide.
All intruders have been marked.
Okay, that was a bit slow. So in phone it'll be a lot more nimble for me to get the placements right.
Forth.
Let my curse work in our favor.
Swiftly, silently.
We strike forth. The eyes from their skulls.
For our loved one, let my curse work in our favor. For our loved shadows can't.
All must follow. All must follow. Intruders have been marked.
Oh my goodness. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna pop the Hex Ultimate. Because I'm done trying.
See what the cards.
I don't wanna
We
spend most of the time on this stupid placement.
the eyes from their skulls. My favorite come.
Let my curse work and our enemies will let my shadows.
All intruders have been marked.
Okay, this should do. Oh my goodness, this doesn't do it yet. It's so weird. He has A5 on everything. He should be doing this a lot better.
Even for our loved
I've no idea why it's so funky.
Begins. Let's see what the
Swiftly, silently.
the eyes from
preparing to open fire. Let my shadows can't hide.
All intruders have been marked.
Yeah, why is it not working? No exceptions, go away. You got A on your Codex run.
Even blind,
That
I
was
strike true.
disgustingly bad.
work begins.
I will call it how not to play Codex.
The eyes from their skulls. Come for
Our shadow.
All must follow. All intruders have been
Yeah, why is it getting harder and harder? Yeah, it's very gear specific for your Setrum and your Helga. You really need to hit certain thresholds to like do well there.
Curse work in our favor.
Let's see what the card.
For our loved ones.
Ah, okay, I need to replace that because I shouldn't have placed
Even let my
Hex.
curse work in our favor.
My work. We strike forth. Let's see what the
swiftly, silently.
To open fire.
the eyes from their skulls.
For our loved one. Our
All intruders have been marked.
Gonna make it. I don't know how our Silas got to 1% just now.
Even blind for our loved ones. We
Okay,
never
I'm gonna do the
My work
escape button method already because I'm done.
see what the
Swiftly, silently.
Should have just done it from the start.
from their skulls.
I think skill is losing 6 GVG attacks in a row and then calling yourself a GVG god.
let my shadows can't hide.
All must. Intruders have been marked.
Can we break this one, please? Okay, finally.
For our loved ones, we never falter.
There we go.
System
Would be
automata.
and
Intruders targeted.
Okay, let's hope we break his skull and then the auto run was safe from here at least.
All must follow the natural order.
Holding off on the Eova ultimate because we wanna use it to break the shield instantly.
All must. Intruders have been marked.
Okay, broke that. Then we just wait for the next one. Problem is his Satrum's explosive is maxed out.
All must.
So I'm not sure whether the timings will change, especially with that 2.5 second of extra ultimates. Only right here, I normally ultimate at like 95% for Satrum.
come for
Let my curse work at our own shadow.
All must follow.
we be
All must follow the intruders.
There we go.
have been marked.
Timing is good so far. Get another Eova ultimate off.
Intruders have been marked.
Okay, then same thing as I mentioned in my video, wait for Silas to reach like 90% and cast the ultimate.
For our loved ones.
Wait for about 30
we strike
hits on the shield, and then only when the shield break you cast Constance and Eova, because both their ultimates are almost instant.
All must follow. Intruders have been marked.
Okay, that breaks his score, I think. It's about 2 million.
luck of the draw.
Same thing, waiting for that 90% mark.
For our loved ones, our inner shadows can't hide.
We be
All intruders have been marked.
Yeah, definitely breaking the score. That's gonna go to 3 million at the very least. At least that way we don't have to do the stupid setup again.
All intruders have been marked.
I think this time around we get to pop Satrum's ultimate. Because the shields are getting a lot bigger. Okay, there we go.
and now
And then wait for Silas to get to about 90%.
and now
I think Satrum's shield hits a lot slower compared to like Helga.
Let my curse
Helga is just on steroids
shadows can't
when she does her thing.
All intruders have been marked.
Okay, that's a 4 million mark.
luck of the draw.
All must.
Eova facing this direction is kind of annoying because I can't count the swords properly. Okay, this one is just gonna be Iova and
And now
Helga. Hopefully his can break through as well,
cannot hide.
because mine is able to. Not sure if he can do the same.
All must intruders have been marked.
Aura shadows.
Oh, very nice. He managed to.
They die.
Okay. This is the tricky part, because his Setram has max artifact, so I'm doing the ultimate earlier. It's gonna definitely carry into the shield for sure, because it's so freaking darn long.
And now you cannot hide.
There we go, and I'm just gonna wait for a bit here
Favorite card.
before I cast the Iova ultimate.
All must intruders have been marked.
Is it enough? Okay, it's barely enough.
Strike forth.
I think it's enough, yeah. One hit definitely enough.
Luck of the draw.
Okay, now the big question, whether Setram gets his ultimate back up in time to break the last shield, but this is already a very good score. It's very close to mine actually. Like I get about 7.2 or 7.3 at this point. Our problem now is whether his Setram can get his ultimate back up in time. Okay, it's a bit late. Let's see.
And now you cannot hide.
And we want Iova to gain as many swords as we can before we do the ultimate.
All must follow the natural order. All must.
And now they die.
All intruders.
We'll just do it now because I'm not even sure if he can make it.
Aura shadows can't hide you.
We
Nope, not gonna make it. Yeah.
is not the end. We strike. Shall we retreat?
See how it's 7.2 million? If you can get it to... Sorry, if you can get the last shield break, this will shoot up to 8 million. And in my instance, it shot up to 9. Yeah. A way better score. But his hex is still very underwhelming. It is the A5 hex. That's surprising. Because if you look at Winella's hex, it's 500 million. But he does have this very sick Wicked Vengeance set. So, yeah. And you can see flat attack on all 3 right side gear. We'll do our auto again. See if we can try to break the last one. I'm gonna put Setram's ultimate a bit earlier.
Intruders have been marked.
Hopefully the auto doesn't break.
Intruders have been marked.
Get us as close to what we got earlier. That'll be nice. I just wanna skim through the very last bit.
You can.
Intruders have been marked. Intruders have been marked.
You cannot hide.
Shut.
Intruders targeted. Intruders have
See, once we get the setup right, Styx Codex is not too bad. You don't have to wait as long, I feel.
Shut.
Intruders have been marked. Intruders have been marked.
Okay, after this, I think we're gonna cancel. After this one. Just gonna manual from here on.
Intruders have been marked. Intruders
I think we can go one more. Yeah, one more right after this.
You cannot hide.
Let my curse work in our favor.
Slow it down.
all must follow the all intruders have been marked.
Our enemies, shadows.
We be here.
Do not ask questions. You cannot intruders.
I'm gonna pop the Setram ultimate immediately. If that works.
Intruders have been marked.
If we can break this shield, then it's gonna be a lot earlier for the...
And now you cannot hide.
Gonna be a lot earlier for the last one. Then we may be able to break it.
Intruders have been marked.
Yeah, that one was a bit too early. The good thing is that the run is smooth, so we can just keep restarting until we find a nice sequence.
Intruders have been marked.
Did anyone put anything interesting? Gun, Ajax, Yuva, that was the one we saw just now. Cyrus, Morgan,
Intruders have been
Sokulin. Sokulins would be very fun, especially in the Boris Codex. I'm using the Baja version, which is Twin Theme.
Intruders targeted. Intruders have been marked.
Luck of the draw.
You cannot.
Shut.
Intruders have been marked. Intruders have been marked. Intruders targeted. You cannot.
Shut.
Intruders have been marked. Intruders have been marked.
Okay, this one, we just wait for all the ultimates to be cast.
Hide. Intruders have
And
been
then we unpause here.
Work in our favor. Our enemies will know. Shadow.
We be healed.
Intruders targeted. All intruders have been marked.
Yeah, we just need to get the last shield break, maximize the damage, and then we can get out.
And you cannot hide. All must follow. Intruders have been marked.
Let my curse.
Oh, not nearly enough.
Pluck the eyes from their skulls.
Shut.
Intruders have
Because the problem with that run just now is we didn't manage to break the second last shield. But then the first one that we did went to 7 million. We didn't have enough to break
marked.
the very last shield.
Intruders have been marked.
Like Satram's ultimate didn't ramp up quick enough. I just want to try to break that and then we can move on to Boris Codex. Styx obviously took a lot less time once we got the setup right.
You cannot hide.
Shut.
Intruders targeted. Intruders
It's
have
funny to think that Styx Codex used to be the hardest. Like, my first few runs were just a nightmare team. And then I used Salazar to cheese everything. Like, he just casts his ultimate to dodge that swipe that he does. And then that's how I got to SSS.
cannot hide. Intruders have been
And then after everyone put Iova, they did really well, but I didn't have a legendary Piercer lot, so I had to stick to like using
You cannot hide.
just Silas and
Systems optimized.
Hex alongside with Setram and Helga. I forgot what my last unit was.
Follow. Do not.
Probably something pretty ridiculous.
Our enemies. Shadows.
We be healed.
All must follow the natural.
Okay, gonna have to wait for this timer to run down to 18 instead.
Intruders targeted. All intruders.
And then we just speed it up. Hope that the extra 1 second is what it needs to take down this shield.
And now you
All must follow the intruders have been marked.
Let my curse. Shadows can't hide you.
What's going on?
strike forth.
Why is it not breaking the last shield?
Pluck the eyes from their skulls.
Shut.
Intruders have been marked. Targeted. Intruders have been marked. Intruders have been marked. You can. Intruders have been marked. Intruders have been marked. You cannot hide.
Shut.
Intruders targeted. Intruders have been marked.
I don't know if the guy that keeps saying intruders can be marked is Eova.
You cannot hide.
Shut.
Intruders have been marked.
Doesn't sound like Silas.
Intruders have
And then you have Saturn with Intruders targeted.
Intruders have been marked.
Almost the same lines.
Intruders have been marked.
You cannot hide.
Okay, wait for the Eova ultimate. And yeah, we just wait. Oops.
For I love
We be
I had to restart that because I didn't let the two of them get their ultimates off.
eyes from their skulls.
shut
Intruders have been marked. Intruders have been marked. Intruders have been marked.
You can.
Intruders have been marked. Intruders have been marked.
You cannot hide.
shut
Intruders targeted. Intruders have been marked.
Luck of the draw. You cannot hide.
shut
Intruders have been marked. Intruders have been marked. Intruders targeted.
You cannot hide.
shut
Intruders have been
Okay, next one, we're gonna unpause once Helga and
marked.
Eova does their ultimate.
You cannot hide.
I think his Eova being an A.
Healed. My favorite card. And now they.
I think his Eova not being A1 also kind of bums me out because not getting the swords back, sometimes that delays the amount of hits you can do on the shield.
And you cannot hide.
All intruders have been marked.
Let's see if this is enough.
RM shadow
We be.
All must follow the all intruders have been marked.
And now they die. And now you.
Systems optimized. Intruders targeted.
What, you want to get one more sword?
All
Okay, that's maxed out.
been marked.
for our loved one.
Power is really with Satrum. His ultimate is way too late.
Pluck the eyes from their skulls.
Hello there, one-eyed shooter.
Intruders have been
Good morning. It's actually night here, 11 PM. Just trying to finish this up for Guildmate.
Intruders have been marked. Intruders have been marked.
He's asking me to optimize his Samra team as well. I saw that he has already 188k maxed out.
Intruders have been marked.
So maybe it's more of adding his Wukong into the team. But I don't think we'll have time for that. We'll just focus on Codex.
You cannot hide.
shut
Intruders targeted. Intruders have been marked.
Luck of the draw. You cannot hide.
shut
Intruders have been marked. Intruders have been marked. Intruders targeted.
You cannot hide.
shut
Intruders have been marked.
Okay, just need to be wary. Next shield, we have to do manual. You know what? We'll just do it now. Just in case.
And now they. You cannot hide.
All intruders
The
have
Eova ultimate here.
RM shadows
We be healed.
And then let's do Satrum's ultimate. 18 seconds. Also.
intruders targeted.
And then pop Eova ultimate as well. Okay. So we can break the shield on this. If we can, then I think we are set. Because we are like 30 hits off from the last one.
Then you cannot hide.
All must intruders have been marked.
Draw an arrow or a card. Your fate is sealed.
Ah, so them close again.
For our shadows can't hide.
Nope, that didn't go through.
Pluck the eyes from their skulls.
Shadow.
Intruders have
But I already maxed out his Helga's attack speed. I can't do anything further. That's the problem. Like, it's already maxed out.
intruders have been marked.
Maybe I can fix Cetrum's attack speed. I think that could help instead. But that only ramps up at the start.
You can.
Intruders have been marked. Intruders have been marked.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe let me see if I can fix the Cetrum. Because I think Cetrum not having ultimates, the ultimate in the last part, that makes a difference. Yeah, I think min-maxing Codex can be quite boring sometimes. So thanks for staying here, but yeah, it's quite a boring affair. Like, you're just basically hoping for the good run somewhere along the line, and then, you know, things will just line up for you, but it's not always the case. A nice piece, but dips the attack speed way too much. Let's switch to this instead. See if you can swap something else on the side. More attack speed is always nice. Rage regen is nice here, but attack speed drop though. That drops crit rate too much. We need at 78% at the minimum. I think we'll switch to this. Yeah, it's not that big of a dip. Attack speed is still a bit bad, but I think we've done our best. Does he have any more Wicked Vengeance pieces? Nope. A lot of the bad ones, just like everyone else. Oh, this is nice. A shame I'm not gonna recast it. I definitely want to recast this, because this is like the good piece. See if he has any recasting hammers. If we can recast that, it would be very nice. He does have recasting hammers, so don't mind if I do. I just need to find the piece. Like, definitely these are the only things that you should be recasting. Oh, that's awful. I don't need it to be full purple. I think just near purple is good enough. Okay. I think we take this and then we refine the top. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I hope he has refining material. That's the next thing to worry about. Oh, he has a lot to play with. Let's try to get to at least like 20 if we can. Oh my goodness, what's this? Yeah, I'm like really lacking this type of pieces. Like, I barely have any of it. Okay, 19%, we'll take that. We will take that. And it's a Cetrum piece as well, so it's gonna do just a wee bit more damage for him as well. What's that piece? Let's lock it too. Now crit rate is a bit of a problem, so let's remove this. Yeah, let's go with this instead. Okay, that's perfect. See if this is the boost he needed, because he has more rage regen now. It may screw out with the timings though, so
From their skull.
yeah, that's gonna be the next thing to worry about.
Intruders have been marked. Intruders have been marked.
Oops, that's my dog. Probably have to see to him. Be right back. You guys have no idea how often this happens when I record. I think it's fine not having a single quad chest piece because you don't need crit rate twice. Like that's way too much crit rate. What you want ideally is actually a crit damage, attack speed, attack bonus, and a flat attack chest piece. Like that would be perfect. Because you don't want to overcap your crit. That's just a waste of like slots.
Intruders have been marked.
I don't even have a single quad. That's the problem I have. Yeah, it's really annoying at this point. Because there's a lot of things that I want to push for, like Arena, GVG, Codex, but I'm just simply limited by gear. And you can't just like, you know, go and farm those stuff. You have to like go and farm material, the instead farms that, and there's no guarantee that you get that quad too. It's annoying, but it is what it is. It's not like I've been doing well in the pools department, so yeah. It's annoying sometimes, but it is what it is.
You cannot hide.
Just having the element of, you know, luck in...
We strike forward.
Stop that too late. Whoops.
Pluck the eyes from
Yeah, like, there's just an element of luck here in this game, and there's really nothing you can do to remove it, because that's just the way it is. 300 runs on Gear Rate 3 didn't get a single good ancient gear, but you did get some ancients, right? I hope. I've been farming Gear Rate 3 pretty hard because, yeah, that's my dog again.
You cannot hide.
I was saying that I've been farming a lot on Gear Rate 3 and I've been getting pretty good stuff. Like, if you guys caught my video on Gear Forges, I got that variant with flat attack, and that was my first ever flat attack bonus quad on Soba Arcana bangers. Like, I don't have a single banger with flat attack. The variant wasn't the best. It was like 5% stats boost for non-faction member. Okay, I'm gonna have to put my dog into a playpen. Yeah, so that was like my first ever Soba Arcana piece with flat attack on the banger, and it's probably gonna improve some areas of the game. But yeah, farming never ends. Yeah, that's what I hope to do as well, but you know, I spent like, I think over 10k gems farming for level 5 assassins, and they didn't give me my last 10 for like, I don't know, 2 nights of farming, which was pretty annoying. I mean, you can up farm the statistics eventually, but yeah, it's a very annoying process. I wish there was a better way to like farm specific demon soldiers that you want. Because at the end of the day, the legendary shards from like demon soldiers are so hard to come by already anyways. Making like random distribution just makes it even more annoying. Okay, pop the Eova out here.
Let my curse work in our favor, or our shadows can't.
Be healed.
Systems optimized for destruction. Do not
Draw an
Intruders have been
Pop everything here. Hope we break through that because we've been stuck on this for quite a long while. Like what someone said earlier, gearing is just super important here. Making sure you have the right stats for everyone. Okay, same thing, gonna wait for Eova to get all 6 swords. I mean all 12 swords. Okay, that might not happen. So let's just pop the ultimate here.
Let shadows.
we speak, and now they
Okay, that's enough.
intruders have been marked.
Yeah, but then again, right, if you're farming gear rate 2 demon soldiers, then you're sort of focused on GVG. So it's not too bad to get ageless rough gear. Like, along my journey of farming for like assassins, I actually got like my BP of my Uridin from 112 to 116k.
All must follow.
That's like defense bonus quads on ageless rough.
and now they die.
Okay, I may have talked a bit too much. Let's hope this still clears through everything. It's the very last shield.
All intruders have been marked.
Our shadows can't.
And now
Yeah, I needed to cast that Sacrum ultimate a bit earlier.
pluck the eyes from their skull.
I wish ageless rough was a lot better in terms of like just versatility. Like we know Soba Arcana and Infernal are always quarreling for the first spot, but ageless rough is just not anywhere near. It's just for BP. I did used to run it on my hard suit because she has very low base attack and then like that gives her very nice stats, but Soba Arcana is always the best for her.
Intruders have been marked. Intruders have been marked.
It's the same thing like how Hell's Lament is so bad. Like literally the only hero I think it's good for is Salazar because his exclusive gear is there as well.
You cannot.
Shut.
Intruders have
Luck of the draw.
intruders have been marked.
intruders targeted.
You cannot.
Shut.
Intruders have been marked. Intruders have been marked.
And now, and you cannot hide.
All intruders have been marked.
Let my curse work in our favor, or our shadows can't.
We be healed. Come. Luck of
Okay,
All intruders have been marked.
hope this is enough. You can actually cast Helga's ultimate at like 1/4 of this channeling bit.
now you
Because she takes some time to actually ramp it up.
Intruders have been marked.
Yeah.
Let my shadows can't hide you.
we be healed.
All intruders
Okay, I need to focus a bit here. You say multipliers, are you referring to the effects? Like sometimes the effects don't seem to be working. It's very hard to test for all that, to be honest. Like whether something is working gear-wise. Because you can never find like identical pieces and then just like swap things around. And especially with variants, it's gonna be even tougher.
And now they die. And now you cannot hide.
Okay, wait for Yuva to get all sword stacks here. There we go. This could be the run.
For our loved ones, we never falter. Let shadows can't hide you.
Oh, there we go. Okay. This is gonna come very close to me in score, but yeah. There we go, 8.6 million. That's very good. I'm gonna stop right there because I don't want to break my own score and I'm tired of this codex. I want to switch to the Boreas one. Rank 4, very nice. Yeah. Okay, that's all done. Let's move to the last one. Outer of Frost. See what's on the top. Oh, Araka doing well here. 64 million. Ingrid obviously is going to be the top here. If this guy with I'm afraid it's going to be a meta where, you know, Wukong and Kigiri with their high base attack is just going to work in every single team. There's Sao and Anai. I think that's how we're going to do it for him. There's Sao and Anai. Hopefully he has them skilled up. Not Zilla 2. Alistair. This Alistair is only A0. All the Alistairs are A1. If not, they are not going to be there. Yeah, I see. It's all A1 Alistairs because A1 Alistair has a chance to cast Radiant Erosion on his attacks. Maybe that's why he used Zilla 2? I mean, the new epic is nice as well. It's funny seeing Araka pop up because we never seen her before in like all the previous codex. Okay, we're just gonna try. He has Araka actually. Maybe we try that. And it's maxed out. Okay, we are definitely gonna try Araka then. Can go for the sets he has. Raiders. Ingrid. See if I can find an Ingrid set. Okay, very nice. Pure Twilight. Okay.
We all burn in one fashion or another.
A 9. That's gonna be the Hatsuit set.
We all burn in one fashion or another.
A sacrifice for Nisol's science.
And this one. I think this set was the second best. Just confirm. Yeah, definitely.
A sacrifice for Nisol's
Does he have a third tier of Twilight? Oh, he has a lot of tier of Twilights. Gonna use it on, use the Xeris one. Okay, this chick needs Soba Arcana as well, but we're running out of those. I think I'm going to use the Ajax one. Does he have the exclusive? He does, very nice. And the last unit, what was it? Oh, Ingrid, she got deselected. Okay, I think that works. I'm gonna hit right in. Okay, let me read something in chat. You run a Cataclysm, Watcher's exclusive, 8% more damage, 5% more damage. It's still worse than Soba Arcana. It depends on what unit you're using it on though. Because Cataclysm requires you to have like, I don't know, how many hits per second to actually keep these stacks up. Yeah. I'm not sure, but I would think that if you don't have enough hits to keep the 45% up, then it's obviously going to be way worse. And also, like you said, the way that the multipliers interact, that's very unclear. So it's very hard to figure out what's best given all those to consider. Swap that.
Their depths provide
More prey for the feast.
let the light in.
We strike forth. We be
Alchemy is the smile. Sip this potion. Alchemy is the smile of the sun. Greatness has a price.
cinder and
Wukong. Oh, Wukong does work well on Cataclysm though. So I really don't know what's going on there. It could be the way that Cataclysm, how the extra damage works.
Provide symmetry.
Because like, you know how Infernal applies to the base attack?
Their
And then Cataclysm,
symmetry.
sorry, Soma Arcana is a multiplier on damage. So it's like a plus 50%. You don't multiply it by 1.4. So those are the differences to like take note of.
they will bend their
Let the light in.
more prey for the feast.
Can see with Ingrid, Radiant Erosion is always up. Yeah. It's never down. I actually have no idea what Araka's ultimate does.
I am
It just increases damage. Doesn't do anything to the poison.
Their depth provides symmetry.
would be they will bend their
Greatness has a price.
I remember War Guides testing it out and he said that Wukong is best with Cataclysm. So it's a bit weird that you're saying that, you know, it does not work as well. Because additionally, you're saying that the
feast.
Cataclysm set is way better in terms of stats.
Their depths provide
See if you can still break this. Because you'll get to a point where these ice claws are very hard to deal with. Then you might have to pop Praetor's damage and also the lightning on the orb. The point of Boros Codex is maximizing your damage, as usual with any other codex. But like stacking it such that, you know, you get to clear out the damage on the down phase the most. Because the down phase is where most of the damage is done. Okay, let's see.
Please be here.
Probably proc this. Proc that as well. Then make sure that you pop like your ultimates after the ball dies. If you do it on when the ball dies, the Radiant Erosion goes on the ball and it goes away with it. Yeah.
Greatness has a price.
See how there was an instant 3 Radiant Erosion stack because I timed it after Praetor's was, you know, after the ball burst.
Cinder and smoke.
Yeah, you can never get clarification on how all those things work together. It's annoying. Like, the only way to do it is to get someone with test server to, you know, work it out. And even then, it's not a perfect test. Like, test server should really be more of like, you know, you can just get any gear you want, tweak the percentages, and then, you know, play along with that. But that's clearly not the case. I think this ops will get a lot harder, so I'm gonna prop this ultimates and, you know, get something done. Yeah, that's very good stats. His base is like 6k, right? So you have 300% attack. Try to prop the constant out here for the next one. See if we get down the ice ball.
Let the light in.
Greatness has a price.
It's a lot easier, trust me. I'm using my Twin Fin team. It's way harder to kill the ball. The Ingrid just shreds through everything. I'm just not confident breaking the next one. So Ingrid goes into overload here, that's the problem.
Let the light in.
Can we break this ball? No, it doesn't look like we can. Yeah. With Constance though, we can definitely do it. Some units are gonna die here. But still a very decent score.
Let the light
Be healed.
Since we're almost gonna die, I'm just gonna cast the Constance ultimate. Get everything out. There we go, that's done. 2.2 million, that's probably gonna bump him up quite a bit. He was only at SS previously. But I want to break the last ball. I think it's possible. For some reason his Ingrid is still second, it's not the Praetus, sorry. It's not Ingrid up top. Yeah. Okay, Praetus does check out at the top though. No idea why Winella's Ingrid. Because he's using the very nice piece.
Step into the light.
Maybe we can do that for him. Because we do have that 2 Wicked Vengeance pieces. This one. No, it's not this. Find something else. Oh, he has no decent chess piece. Ah, okay, that's a problem. Let's see if there's something. I know he had another piece here. Yeah, this one has way higher crit rate. Then that way it will work with this. Still a very overwhelming set. Okay, let's time it again. Yeah, I'm thinking to replace Arca, but I'm gonna do this first and see how it fares. You see the problem there? That timing changed because I think Ingrid killed a lot faster.
We strike forth. With my prey for the feet.
let the light in.
We will bend their knees. We strike forth. We be healed.
The secrets of the sand will be greatness has a price.
Cinder and smoke.
Their deaths provide
I need to see the charts, see who is doing the best, who is doing the worst, and then put from there accordingly. Like what you said, get that Halloween in because I think he needs that second ultimate.
Nice. My prey for the feast. Cinder and smoke.
their deaths provide symmetry. Let the light in.
We strike forth. We be
The secrets of the alchemy is the greatness.
Their deaths provide their deaths. Let the light in.
cinder and smoke.
I do use Halloween on my own team.
Feast.
Because that way Constance out, like what you say, it comes back every round.
Their deaths provide
If not, it's very annoying. Especially without Ingrid, it's impossible for you to like clear out the icicles without Constance.
the light in.
think we'll replace Araka here, if anything.
We strike forth.
Our greatness.
Be here.
Let the light in.
The big thunder down. That's a 3-stack one. And from here on, I think we need to be more conservative with the ultimate.
Let the light in.
There we go. Put the lightning down.
Cinder and smoke.
Next one we can get Constance to do the ultimate. And I think we'll save up for the Praetor's Lightning to do something else.
We be
Greatness.
Let the light in.
Oh my goodness, that's so close.
cinder and smoke.
I'm gonna wind up in the same score. Because the lightning's not gonna return back in time. Maybe the play there was to use the lightning instead. Yeah, and then save the Constance ultimate for this.
Smoke.
Yeah, I think if we did that, the score will go up higher.
By the mother by the speed of light. My prey.
Let the light in.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I swear Ingrid is way easier to play this Codex on.
Strike forth.
But she just melts everything, even the boss. For me, I must cast the Praetor's ultimate and then barely make it past this stage without him casting his first Cryo Call. Because if you let him cast his first Cryo Call here, you're missing out on damage output.
The light in.
Oh no, Ingrid didn't switch.
By the mother by the speed of light. My prey for the feast.
We don't even need... Yeah, that's what I figured. You can actually use the Praetor's ultimate here instead.
We be here.
Oops, that was way too fast. I think we can do it without Eloin. He has way more damage output than what I have.
The secrets of the sand will
I think if we use the lightning there instead,
They will bend.
it would have worked. There we go. Just need to get the Constance ultimate ready in time.
We be
Oh, too late again.
potion and tell me
Because it just went down so quickly. Yeah, and this is my like 10,000 Codex run without her, so it's really very annoying.
prey for the feast. We strike forth. We be
Let the light.
our greatness has a price.
cinder and smoke.
She just does Radiant Erosion and Burning so much better than anyone else in the game. And then she has a very high base,
Their knees.
so that helps a lot. Okay, gonna let them auto this down. And then we'll do the big lightning.
For the feast. Cinder and smoke.
Yeah, with Twin Fin I struggle way harder. Like timings have to be like pitch perfect. This one is like, you know what, whatever. Ingrid just clears out everything eventually.
We strike for be healed.
Let the light.
Greatness has a price.
Cinder and smoke. My prey for the feast.
Let the light in.
Cinder and smoke.
Okay, next one is Constance's ultimate.
Be healed.
Our greatness.
Let the light in.
Cinder and smoke.
Honestly forgot which one was it that okay, I think it's the next one, because by then Constance's ultimate will be up. So this time around we only use the Pope ultimate.
Let the light in.
There we go, and then we save up the lightning.
Cinder and smoke.
Their death provides. Let the light in.
See how much damage that lightning does.
Price.
Very nicely done. That's gonna break it.
Cinder and smoke.
Yeah, definitely gonna break the high score this time, because we're definitely gonna break the last shield. Lightning actually comes back pretty quickly.
Let the
They can afford to do the 3-stack one again. Or can we not? Oh my god, so damn close. I think we should have casted the second one, not waited for the last one.
By the speed of light.
Because they need the 50% attack boost right away.
We
And this one had Pope casting his ultimate too early.
A sacrifice.
by the speed of light.
More prey for the feast.
We strike full. We beat.
Their death. Let the
Our greatness has a price.
Cinder and smoke.
I think we can break that last ball. That's good enough for me. May put him to like top 5, I don't know.
their death provides.
Let the cryo call go down.
Their death.
And then I'll pop this.
Light in.
Cinder and smoke.
Here's a 9 max out. It's gonna do a lot more damage.
We be here.
Their death. Let the light.
We
Greatness has a price.
Cinder and smoke.
More prey for the feast.
Their deaths provide symmetry.
I think Pope can still deal with this without anything. Okay.
Cinder and smoke.
And next one will have Constance.
Be healed.
The sea greatness has
Dead. Let the light in.
Cinder and smoke.
The next one is when we have to pop Praetor's ultimate on the ball.
Dead. Let the light in.
Cinder and smoke.
Very nice. Okay, let's slow things down here. Let's make sure we get the right timings.
Dead. Let the light in.
Alcon greatness has a price.
Cinder and smoke. We be
Dead. Let the light in.
Cinder and smoke.
Really can't break through the last one. That's very surprising.
From the ashes may the cosmos embrace me.
Because we have Constance ultimate and all 3 lightnings down.
feast. We be healed.
That Constance ultimate is too late.
By the speed of light, we strike at my prey for the feast.
Their depths provide symmetry.
We be here.
Dead, let the light.
Greatness has a price.
Cinder and smoke.
Can they break that last shield? Then it's gonna be a lot better.
My prey for the feast.
Dead, let the light in.
Cinder and smoke. We be
Dead, let the
Greatness has a price.
cinder and smoke. My prey for the feast.
Their depths provide. Let the light in.
Cinder and smoke. We strike forth. Be healed.
Their depths.
The secret.
Dead, let the light.
I think maybe also holding off on the South's ultimate there could have helped. But let's see, we're approaching that same run again.
Dead, let the light in.
So maybe this time around we don't cast the South's ultimate, save it for the very last run. Because we can't do it before the lightning is up.
Symmetry.
Can somehow hold the lightning for the last one? No, we can't, that's the problem.
Provide symmetry. Dead, let the light in.
Yeah, let's hold on the South ultimate.
Cinder and smoke.
Alchemy. Greatness has a price.
Okay, I think next one is gonna do it. And this time around we have that up earlier as well because the clearance on the previous ball was slightly later.
The light in.
Let's see if that makes the difference.
Cinder and smoke.
There we go. Okay, that's down. Can get another Pope ultimate with 2 stacks. I think that'll be neat. That'll maybe push us to 2.4.
Dead, let the light in.
There we go, 2.4. Yep. No point caring about the last one because it's not gonna work out. Okay. Let's see the damage stats. Yep, Araka pretty consistent with what we've seen. Predator still up top. Ingrate, a 9. This is A2 and 9. I think A3 is the one that gave magic resistance reduction. It's number 3 now. That's very good already. Number 4 on this. Conqueror was the only one that I hoped for a better score, but the Cerberus was just not living up to it. Yeah. I think that's probably it. I'm not gonna push anymore. Compare the scores. Nella is using Zilla 2. Just gonna drop him a message and ask him to try Araka, because Araka works really well here. 60 million, don't even have to time ultimates. She's just doing her own thing. Yeah, I think that's the only difference between these two. And when Nella also has A5 Pope, A5 Ingrid, it do so much more.
Lies in wait. We all burn.
There's A1 that gave magic resistance reduction. And this one is just straight up damage increase. But yeah, probably messed up his gear quite a bit, switching everything around, but I think we did what we had to do.
Trial by fire.
I'm just disappointed the Conqueror's one, but this is a lot better than what we first started with. If I can pull up the stream, just find the screenshot. Can't find the screenshot because it's the takeover stream, like wallpaper. Can see it's like top 4%, top 4%. This was top 3, I think. And now if we look at what we have at the moment, yeah, we're all in number rankings. This Styx one and Arbiter Frost should stay. I think the Conqueror's one might dip even more, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Been a pretty long stream, so thank you guys if you stayed all the way. This was fun. Maybe we'll do one for his Samurai team in weeks to come when I have more time, because this is quite time consuming. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do help to leave a like and comment in the video or whatnot. I think that helps with the engagement and just props up the views. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Thanks for tuning in to the stream, and I'll catch you in my next video. Goodbye.